Okay, Monday, 11th of May, 2026. So Adrian's daily vlog, sharing smart stuff men should know. Naive compression. Now, this is a very interesting little concept I came across, stumbled across really, and coined, we could say, with a client of mine talking about, referencing, in this context it was the markets, to say, the example was, trading is basically gambling. Now that I noticed straight away was a naive compression to say, on the surface, you're right, it is gambling, but that's the naivety, that's the naive surface, that's the compression. You're compressing something too much and you're losing a lot of the nuances, the technicalities, the specifics and the sciences, whatever else, and you're just coming to one simple conclusion, gambling. Now, you're mechanically, in some way, you're correct. There's some shades of truth to that. It's a correct compression, but it's too strong of a compression. It's a naive compression, so you lose key ideas, key concepts, and that is very powerful in life to say, we are being too reductionist with this particular thing, and we just point this thing, we are summarizing in one word, and in doing so we're losing the nuances, the science, the tech, the new human nature and beyond. That fallacy, even that oversimplification, can be dangerous. Mechanically correct, but that can be dangerous insofar as you're losing the nuance, you're losing the specifics, you're losing the science, you're losing the maths. And when you overlook those things, or you ignore them, or don't calculate these things in general, you're at a serious disadvantage in life, in business, in whatever. It'll be like saying, here, they speak words, they speak sounds, they just make noise. Yes, it's in people, yes, which is true. Mechanically, the voice box and the throat, yes, mechanically, but what kind of sounds, what kind of vowels, what kind of grammar do they use? Oh, it's Spanish. It's not just they speak, they speak Spanish. And what does that imply? Spanish grammar, Spanish nuance, Spanish tenses, Spanish vocabulary and beyond. That you overlook that compression, you overlook that concept, that nuance, and you're missing out on key things you ought to know in life, in business, that you're just not equipped with. Meaning you're critically naive. You're critically naive to something, and you're walking into the lion's den with too much naivety, so to speak. That is not a good way to do business in life. So we could say at a deeper level, careful with compressing things, careful with simplifying things too much, that you lose the science, you lose the maths, you lose the engineering. Because then you could say, if there's too much of it, this is interesting, if there's too much of it, then you become critically naive. We don't want that. We don't want to be naive in life or in business. No way. And there's one thing I've talked about a lot in these videos is shed naivety. Don't be naive in life, in business, in you name it. No naivety. You need to be shedding that as much as possible. Have accurate understanding of reality as much as possible. So yes, careful with naive compressions, compressing things too much that you lose the nuance, you lose the maths and science, engineering, and what the chemistry and the biology and the physics behind these things, the human nature and psychology, the anthropology and beyond. Yeah. But otherwise, Adrian's daily vlog, sharing smart stuff men should know. Subscribe for more, and you will see me tomorrow.